everyone, this is Katie Colleen and I'm going to give you all of the information you need to start a cosplay YouTube channel in 2020. So the most important thing is to have a few ideas about the content that you want to make. When you're just starting out, I would recommend that you try a whole lot of different ideas. Try everything. When you're just starting out, you have literally no data. You have no idea what videos will perform well on your channel or what will perform poorly. Your content has to be, must be one of these three things if you want it to succeed. It must be either informational, inspiring, or entertaining. If it is not any of these three things, the internet will not care. So you really need to think what category your videos would fall in and what value it would give to the viewer. So I'm going to go through a few content ideas to help you brainstorm what you want to do on your cosplay channel. So one of your options is going to be tutorials. I really like tutorials because if you are low on ideas for what content you want to do, you can always just look at what cosplay you're making and then make that into a tutorial. So the thing about tutorials, there are a few reasons I really like doing them and a few reasons that they're very difficult to do. I really like tutorials because they will bring you in views consistently after you create them. They will just always have views because they are searchable. And that means you do need to make tutorials that can be easily found in the YouTube search or Google search. So I would recommend doing tutorials on series that are popular, series that other people know of, or do it on something obscure and name it in a way that's very general. I'm going to be doing a tutorial on Lucille from Monster in Paris. This is a very unknown movie. It's very few people know what it is, but the wing tutorial, instead of calling it Lucille Monster in Paris wing tutorial, I'm going to call it Angel Wings tutorial. And then anyone looking to make angel wings will find it. This is why a lot of my tutorials are DC Comics or Naruto. These are both very popular series and a lot of people search for them. If you type Naruto cosplay tutorials into the YouTube search, you will find multiple videos by me, and I've created a library of Naruto tutorials. And if you do something popular that has no competition, like I've done with my Tamari fan video, then you will dominate all of the searches for that video. That's why that video for me got really big, because if you type in Tamari fan tutorial in the Google search engine, I am still in the top results. Now, what is not so good about tutorials? They are by far my most time-consuming videos to make. Not only do I have to make whatever I'm making a tutorial of, I also have to film everything I'm doing. Then I have to take that footage and I have to voice over it. So that's the talking that goes in the back while you have the visual. Then I have to edit it all together. And then I have to, like with all my videos, make the thumbnail. I have to attach some sort of soundtrack and then I have to post it. So you're basically doing so many videos worth of effort, filming it for visual and then refilming again for audio. It is a lot more effort, but I feel like there's also a lot of rewards in making these tutorials as well. Now, a really easy way to start out making videos is making convention vlogs. There is a plethora of convention vlogs out there. There's a lot of content you can consume to learn a whole bunch of different styles of convention vlogs, and these generally do really well when you post them. The downside is, though they will get a whole lot of views right when you post them right after the convention, they will not continue to get those views like tutorials will. My vlogs generally get about 100 views in like the first week or two, and then very few afterwards. People will only watch them when they're going through my playlist or maybe trying to think back to the convention. And then of course I do cosplay showcases, showcasing other people's work, because I think me by myself, as I mentioned, is not super entertaining. But I feel like all of you guys who I feature in my vlogs makes it very entertaining when I get all of these cosplayers compiled into a vlog. Be careful that you don't film anyone who absolutely does not want to be filmed. This is a huge pet peeve for me, is when I see people's vlogs and there's some cosplayer who is completely unaware eating a cheeseburger and they're on YouTube now. Cosplayers really want to show their best selves in cosplay vlogs, so if you ask them, they'll be more than happy to pose. That's just a few things to consider, though this is a really good place to start for beginners because there's so much going on at conventions, you're going to be able to film something that's either informational about the convention, the cosplayer yourself, or entertaining, as is you and your friends in cosplay goofing around, or maybe inspiring to other cosplayers. That brings me to my last sort of video option that I see cosplayers doing, and that is in-character acting. So that is putting on a cosplay and acting like the character, bringing the characters to life. This is something I do very little of on my channel because I just am not physically able to do a lot of it. Also, I don't have a whole lot of friends that cosplay, and those videos generally prosper a whole lot more when you can get the whole group. And these videos, they can get a whole lot of views and keep bringing in those views. This is like combining the best things about vlogs and tutorials together. So I would argue that this is also very hard. If you want to get a cosplay group together, you're gonna have to find multiple people, get them in cosplay, get them all to act in a way that is entertaining, and then edit it all together so it is entertaining to the viewer. Now you know what content you're going to experiment with. Feel free to try all of these things, anything within them or outside of them, or any sort of combination. Which brings me to equipment. This is what I see a lot of people worrying about more than actual content, which I find kind of strange because the content is going to be what really brings people in, not your equipment. But a lot of people kind of see it as, I cannot start until I have good equipment. And I want to tell you that is a lie. I would argue that to get started on YouTube, all you need is your phone. Now I'm going to record part of this with my phone, and you'll see about the decrease of quality, but you should still be able to understand what I am saying and the message I'm trying to get across. I am literally just using the video on my phone, and I am making this. And this is what your video could be too, while you learn and decide if this is what you want to do. The only other thing you'll need to think about is lighting. I currently have a ring light in front of me, but all of my older videos I did with natural lighting, and I would even go outside to film. So let's see what that looks like too. But you'll notice that you can still see all of my features, you can still see all of my makeup, and this is all from my phone with only the window as lighting. If you have a phone and you have a window or access to outdoors, I don't see any reason you can't start doing YouTube. My first videos were incredibly cringy, but I would not take them back. And there's a reason they are still posted on my YouTube and I have not put them in private or deleted them entirely. They're very cringy, but you can see where I started. And where I started was not very good. But if I did not make that first video, I would not be making this video right now. If you're worried about hate comments, let me tell you this. If you make something that's really kind of cringy and awful, the internet will probably just not watch it. You won't get loads of hate comments, you'll just only get 5 views. But from those 5 views, you have learned quite a bit about how to edit videos, how to film videos, and how to make YouTube videos. So just make awful content for a little while until you get good. And let me tell you, those videos, after a year and a half, still only have about 30 views. The internet really does not care about little Colleen learning how to make videos. And if it makes you super uncomfortable, you can go back and private them or delete them later when you get the hang of it. Just make content to learn. I hope this helped you guys. Please let me know when you do start your channel. Like, I'll totally check it out. I'll watch your videos. Let me know down below if you just started your channel. I want to check it out. I want to find new cool cosplayers to follow because I'm always looking for cosplay YouTubers to follow. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.